And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's George. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Second and 8.
On second down, it's George. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Returnable for Lockett. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. The first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
4-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming.
4th down. That's the end of the first quarter.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with 4th down and 1. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with 4th down and 1. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
8-yard pickup.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the carry, it's Jackson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well, the Baltimore Ravens now 4-1 in 2020. They get the relatively easy win over Cincy Week 5, 27-3. The fourth straight time they've beaten their AFC North rivals. And the Ravens getting their... And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Jack Youngblood just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. And the pressure gets to him again. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And now look at him go. He's at the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jack Youngblood able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
And to Las Vegas.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Toss play to Jackson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action now. Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And a Raider first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one good for 12 yards. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ravens, nothing.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we've... Fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Tyler Lockett now with the return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Tyler Lockett. And he'll bring it back all the way. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Jackson, and they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it'll be 2nd down. We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Jackson's pass intended for Evan Ingram.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They'll start here with Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30, past the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 67 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Mark's 56. Mark's 56. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at about the 43. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down by 2. Just over a minute 40 to play. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot.
48 Mike. 48 Mike. Hey, alert 48.
He's back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the Ravens' 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Now it's the Ravens' turn. Trailing in this one now. A little over 20 seconds to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And the Raiders have got him.
Lamar Jackson sacked by Chase Young.
One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one a victory for the Raiders.
Hello and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is now over. It's time to play ball.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He may try and run for this. Oh, what a juke into space. And just shutting him off there. And all the way down to the 27. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the...
And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown.
Lamar Jackson, 27 yards. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah, in your mind, you're thinking Lamar Jackson got in the end zone a bunch more. That might be what he does in 2020.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Good for a Las Vegas.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Freeland speaks.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Here's Akers. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They run on 1st down with Jackson and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
The stop made by Reggie White. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DK Metcalf, 42 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Now a give, right side. George. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. On 1st down, it's Jackson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Harrison.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
9 yards that time. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. CeeDee Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead. CeeDee for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
From the 29, Jackson dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. So we've hit intermission. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Packers 7.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
On the ground, this is Jackson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. It's caught on the right side at Smith. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run this with Akers. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
13.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So the signal caller doing it himself there on the two-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. On the move, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. Got some room. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Now Jackson on 1st down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's George. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st down, Packers.
Jackson on 1st down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. This is caught. Watkins.
At the Raiders.
And he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They run again with Jackson. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Touchdown.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
From the gun, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down by 16. 36 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Flush to his right, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw again on second down, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Jackson's pass.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
And this is caught by Watkins. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Raiders.
So this one a victory.
again, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready, because we've got another good one on tap.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And finding the tight end Hooper.
Vic's pass.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. From the gun, Vic. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chase Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Oh, just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Terrell Edmonds on the tackle. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
They go play action now. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
The one thing I have